Honestly, really, they didn't care to rebrand that. That's like leaving your cotton company named Papa's Plantation. No, but in all seriousness, next year I'll be at the Dice on Bikes line of resorts. All right. Well, thanks for coming out. I can't believe you all came to see me. I'm not really, Jesus. So, does anyone want to ask Game Grumps questions all day long? All right. Well, this is a Q&A panel, so I'm just going to be answering questions. So, I guess just raise your hand and we'll get the party started. All right, you. Yes, you. Right off the bat. Yeah, well, I like doing movie reviews because it's like, I don't know, because with the games you kind of have to like get the comedy out of playing the game, but with a movie review it's kind of more, it's right there in front of you. It's like, you know, Doug Walker with Nostalgia Critic Reviews, I always take a lot of inspiration from that because he like, I don't know, the way he just goes into it. And yeah, it's like, I will do more movie reviews. There's probably a few episodes that you're expecting that might come out the next year. So,
all 5 of them.
Yeah, well, I will say 2014 should be a good year for the Jontron Panel. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out then, and like, it's weird because I'll just save this for a question. All right, you. Yes.
I was wondering if you still harboring your resentment against Matt Smith.
Matt Smith? Staring at me in my own house. Listen, I've never seen an episode with Matt Smith in it. All I know is I've seen like one season of David Tennant, and then somebody was like, he goes away, and I'm like, what did you fucking say? So that's why I was missing Matt Smith. I don't know, I don't want you to see anything. I just need to see that face of it. All right. Actually, I have nothing against Matt Smith. All right, you, please. Yeah.
Okay, a couple questions. First question. How often do you run into fans on a daily basis? And second question, what do you feel about the new YouTube policies that they're putting in this year?
Okay, that's a loaded question. Let's see. Well, I don't know, I run into fans pretty occasionally. I live in New York City, and there, it doesn't really matter. Yes, yes! By the way, just real quick, happy to be in Maryland or Virginia or Washington, D.C. or wherever the fuck I am. It depends on which side of the hotel you're standing on. I don't know. I really don't know. So, yeah, I live in New York City, so, like, back when I lived in LA, which is where I'm from, born and raised, it's, yeah, LA Pride! How about those Clippers? What? No, yeah, I used to run into them more in LA. There's a little bit more of a Hollywood mindset out there, but like in New York City, nobody really. I mean, like if you're standing in the same bodega, they're like, oh hello, but like you know on the street, it's not much. So, but it's often. I appreciate it every time. Also, YouTube policies. Are you talking about specifically the policies that like? You talking about like the? What is it, the content ID thing? You talking about that? Oh, well, okay, here's the thing. Now, all of us content creators on, not all of us, but a lot of us content creators on YouTube, like myself, and, you know, like other people who do like Let's Plays or just use footage from movies or video games. Now, we're privileged to use that content because it's copyrighted, it's not our content. So it falls under a clause called fair use, which means that you can use it if it's for educational or review purposes. That's a gray area. So it's a dangerous line when people start becoming a little entitled to use this stuff. Because I think I don't know that I agree with the way YouTube's doing it, because it's sort of just like, I don't know, totalitarian about it, but like, it really is like, it's those companies' right to do what they want, unfortunately. So if we want to change that, we have to do it through legislature, I don't know. But it is their right, so I don't really know what I don't know what to say about that except it's legal. I don't know, I don't mind it too much because see, they're not trying to stop people from reviewing content. What they're trying to do is stop people from putting like a Shakira song in there or something. Like, I don't know, it really does make sense. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no informed opinion about that. All right. What? What's that? Yeah, sure. Go bring it on. Yay! Give a clap for Green Guy! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No shit, because I forgot the sanitizer. I don't know how. Because last year I caught the AIDS virus here. All right. So thank you very much. You win because you have a picture. You're holding a picture, so my eye went to you over the other people who are peons. All right, you please.
What program do you use to like edit, record everything?
Record? Yes.
Are you gonna do autographs later? Can I give you a robot?
Well, yes to all. Yes to editing. I edit my program. I edit. Okay, so I use Adobe Premiere Pro. Yeah, well done, Premiere! Because everybody else wants to use Final Cut and I don't like it! Alright, yeah, I use Adobe Premiere, Adobe After Effects, Photoshop. I use the Creative Cloud because it's cheaper than buying one program for $7,000. So it's like $50 a month and you get all of them, so that's what I use. I do use Premiere CS 5.5 though because I hate CS6. It's weird. I don't like it. If you're out there, Adobe, it's weird. I don't like it. Change it. So, and also, yes, I'll be signing, and yes, I will hug you. Oh, now? Not now. Okay, come on. Thank you so much for this. Oh, this is nice. Look at you drew. What is this? Did you draw this?
My friend drew that one and I drew the other one.
Sweet. It's a little jock and a mean. Oh, is it the Cuckoo Clock of Doom? Oh, sweet. What's this one?
That says that they want to do it here in New York. Jontron does New York.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, man. Am I taking the Statue of Liberty with a freaking beard? Holy shit. I'm doing good in that picture. Can I go with you over there?
Me? Yeah.
You're standing, so I figured I'd give you some precedence here.
Jontron, I want to ask you a question that's probably unrelated to what you do. Do you watch any professional wrestling or what have you?
Professional wrestling? The most I know is like The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan. I don't really watch wrestling.
Because I look at your stuff.
I like when people beat each other up in my backyard and I peep at it. And I don't call the cops right away. When I see 2-3 pints of blood, then I get to the cops. No, I'm just joking. I don't do that. I used to watch UFC because I liked watching people beat the shit out of each other and then shake hands, but that's about it. No. Is that it?
Oh, that's it. Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah, no problem. You in the back with the red.
Okay, I know that your favorite level in Banjo-Kazooie is Mammoth's Mansion, but what is your favorite level in Banjo-Tooie in the sequel?
My favorite level in Banjo-Tooie? I'm not familiar with that game. I don't know how. Glitter Gulch Mine I used to like. There was like a frog bay. There was one with a frog, right?
Yeah.
I think I like that frog level. All right, thank you. All right, next question. You're right here. Yeah, you. Sorry. Musicals? I like this question. Number one, it will and will always be Les Miserables. Yes! I'm glad we have Les Miserables dancing tonight. I like... shit, oh my god. You can't put me as well as this. I've always liked Les Miserables, Josephine the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I like, what do I like? What? I like Rent. No, I don't like Book of Mormon. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. I don't know. Everyone liked it. Avenue Q is good. You're in Town is one of my favorites. I like Chicago, but it's overplayed. Overplayed, like it's a song on the radio. I've been to that theater too many times. Shit. There's so many that I'm missing. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, I used to like. I don't know music, man. I like Wicked, I love Wicked. I like Sweeney Todd, I like Bus Sondheim. I don't know. What am I missing? The Producers is good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of music. Those are some of the musicals that I like. Les Miserables is pretty much favorite thing. Those, I don't like that one too much. I just like the judge up here. Fuck that whole production. All right. With the, let me go a little back. Sorry, I'll get to you. With the DS in the back, the hat. That's you.
Game of the year 2013.
2013. Huh. Oh my God, you put me on the spot with these. I know there's a game I really liked in 2013. What was it? What? Hold on. Somebody yell out games that came out this year. Do you know? Can you yell out games that came out this year? Not that one. What? Not that one. Not that one. Why does everyone like that game? If I talked to you in a slightly British voice and said Stanley thought about doing something stupid today, you just, well, that's the whole fucking game. Stanley walked through that door, or did he? I don't know. I'm getting a paycheck. Whatever. I'm sorry. I don't know why they. Whatever. I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't know, my favorite game was like, I really like Super Mario 3D World. I really like it. At first I was like, this isn't like Galaxy, but then it's not really as good as Galaxy. But I went back and played it in 64, and that game looks like, oh God, it's just not aged well. So like, I love Mario 64. I grew up on that. That was like my favorite game, but 3D World, they've done a good job. It feels like you're playing a cartoon. So I don't know. I'll say that for now, but I know I'm forgetting something. What? That was really good too. I don't know. Sonic Lost World, favorite game. No, I haven't played that. I'm kidding. Okay, I don't know. I'll come back to that. With the cross.
Will you sing to us?
What do you want me to sing? Spider-Man? No. Is that Batman? That's Batman. I'm such a badass. After you want to go to the back, I'm sorry for going to the back. I'm very one track minded. All right, what's up?
What's the one Goosebumps book that you absolutely hate?
Shit, I can't answer that one. I don't remember that. If I had to like dig, I mean, it's better off if you ask me which one I loved, because I don't remember which one I hated. Which one? I really liked Return of the Jack-o'-lanterns, because the cover had jack-o'-lantern heads. And that was my reasoning at age 5. So pretty much that's how it's gonna go. All right, to the back. All the way in the back of the Sonic hat.
Hey John, what do you think of this idea? What if we take Wei Shen from Sickening Dogs and put him in Kingdom Hearts 3?
You might as well ask me a calculus question. I think that would be fabulous. Quote me on that. Make sure that you bring that up at every con I ever go to. All right. With the hat, holding the hat in the back. Yes.
How's Jacques doing?
How's Jacques doing? He's actually here. He's doing well. I did not was too afraid he was going to get freaked out or something. But he is here, so maybe one of you will run into him. But he's doing well. He's cute. I like him. All right. With the katana, I think. Thank you, by the way, for bringing a weapon to my panel. I would have preferred semi-automatic.
Maybe on later.
Oh, God. No! No, I'm going to not. What?
First off, how are you physically recovering from playing Sonic 06?
I got the nightmares, man. They just keep coming back. What? Yeah, I think I'm probably making out. I'm probably going to make an album that is either going to be laughed into oblivion or someone will like it. And see, it's weird because I don't want to just. If I do make music, it's going to actually be like music. It won't be like. Yeah! Like I don't want to just make something that's like. Parody, yeah, no, it's going to be like something more substantial. What? Yeah, that's fine. It's not taboo to talk about it. I happen. I just, yeah, go on. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, go on. No, what? Oh, well, thank you very much. It has been a passion of mine since younghood. So, one of these days, I don't know, I think I will probably give it a shot. Yeah, thank you very much. Cheese nips.
Jontron, you're a very funny guy.
Thank you.
Were you funny as a child as well?
No. No, I was just, I think, annoying, maybe. I was funny to people who wanted something to watch. Look at this fucker. I'm popping Vicodin 3 times a day, but this fucker, that's what that was. Yeah, thank you. I would like cheese nips, yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Keep childhood alive. I agree. We should put more funding into child hospitals. Keep childhood alive! All right. Don't want old people having to make the babies. All right. Because that's gross. You gotta do old sex. Nobody wants that. All right. Pipe. You're holding a pipe. What is it? It's a what? Oh, it's an author. Poster. Okay, please. You.
Good question about you moving to New York. Since, like, I'm from California as well, was it, like, difficult to adjust to the whole thing? Like, you're just, like, completely
It is entirely different. It almost feels like a different country at times. I would say it wasn't difficult for me, but it may be difficult for others, because there's some people who like rural areas, there's some people that, for some reason, like Los Angeles. And there are, I don't know, there's just, it really depends on where you're best adapted. I don't like cars, so that's one thing that I like about New York. You don't really need to use a car. And like, overall, I would say that it was easy for me, but it definitely wouldn't be easy for everyone, because that city is sort of strange.
one more. Since you're, like, popular, can you find the interval of singing an accent?
Next question. Okay. It's you in the red. Sorry, go on.
How did you get the idea for making...
A little louder, sorry.
How did you get the idea for making Jock Robot in your videos?
This is my favorite story. Okay, didn't I tell this on Game Grumps? Okay, I told this on Game Grumps. Basically, when I was just like making this show, not even for, I mean like, I took inspiration from other shows, clearly, like Angry Video Game Nerd and stuff. And I was just like, I'm gonna make this for fun. I'm gonna try to put it out there, but I'm not expecting it to get. So I tried to like CGI a mouth onto him and have him talk in like a Persian accent. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Luckily, I wasn't good enough at that time to put the mouth on the freaking thing. So I was like, the next easiest thing is I can animate a static eye, which is the you know, the red eyes, and that's pretty much what's just like, that's all I can do right now. Thank God, limitation saved me in that instance. Yes, thank you. In the back with the cell phone, I think. Yeah, with the blue, yeah, that's you. No one behind you, you're in the back. That's it.
Is there any game you regret destroying?
What's that?
Any game you regret destroying?
Yeah, that drill dozer case was nice. That's it, no. Actually, wait. Nah, that's it. No, that... Okay, no, wait, I have a better one. The Mighty Max cartridge in the Mighty Max episode was just my neighbor's game. I never told him. I still haven't told him. I just was like, fuck, I need to make a video. I hope he's okay with this. That was like his childhood game. I don't think sometimes. In the helmet. I think that's a helmet.
Have you played Ride to Hell Retribution? What are your thoughts on it? And are you going to do a video on it?
What game?
Ride to Hell Retribution.
Ride to Hell?
Ride to Hell Retribution.
No, I haven't played that. I don't know what it is.
It's
Sorry.
considered one of the worst games.
You were here to cat.
What was your favorite Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure?
I don't remember them. Sorry, just wait me out.
Can we expect any more Onion videos?
No. How do you know? Who told you? I need to take this down. Okay. Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, please. What was my favorite N64 Rare game? Least favorite? N64. What? There wasn't a Killer Instinct for N64, was there? I never played that, so I don't know about that one. But maybe play Blastcore. Blastcore? I didn't like Blastcore very much. I don't know. Do you like Blastcore? Pro Jerry likes Blastcore. Give it up for Pro Jerry, ladies and gentlemen. I did this in my last panel, right? Louder. I need a louder applause for Pro Jerry. Okay. Pikachu cat.
What's your favorite Mario Party mini game?
My favorite Mario Party minigame. Oh, Bumper Balls. I have a video on it. Just go watch the video. Why are you here? You know who I am. Do you know who I am? Yes. With the flashing. Yeah, you're gonna get my attention with that. Holy shit. All right. Like playing them or recording them? No, I pretty much at this point, I have my niche cornered, and I'm not going to expand out into any like uncharted territory like that, because it's sort of double dipping in my same industry, but different. It's like, it's really no. Short answer no. Long answer no. Zelda book. The weirdest fan moment? Oh God. You know it. Should I tell it?
Yes!
No, I'm gonna make the guy feel bad.
Do it!
What? I don't know, one time, what? Okay. I don't know, one time this guy like stalked me down an alleyway in New York. That sucked. I just sort of like stopped, and I was like, is he following me? He'd stop. It was just like, oh God. I better take a good look at this alleyway, because it's gonna be the last one I ever see. And then he was just nice. He was like, I just want a picture. And I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you? Get out of my fucking face! I didn't say that. The best part, there's like a picture online of me being like, I can't find it anymore. All right, you with the, yeah, red hair. How dare you? She has beautiful red hair, golden locks, golden, auburn locks, Mike Sador. Everybody do a negative clap for Mike Sador. There it is. No, there's no sound to a negative clap. It brings sound out of your ears. You are all now deaf, eardrums pierced. All right. What?
Question. In regards to your newest video, where the fuck did you get all those cardboard cutouts?
One day I just had this idea. I was talking to Shane. Did you know gaming? Shane over here, all the way from the UK. I was just like, Shane, I think I'm gonna buy a cardboard cutout of Matt Smith, David Tennant, Jesus, and Kim Jong-il, and make a video out of that. And he's like, I will match the CPM of your video. I will match the money that video makes. That's what he said. Still hasn't paid up. He said not going to. Luigi had. How do I get what? Just pure, at that point in my quote-unquote career, I was just like, what gets views on YouTube? People digging around in public. I don't know, like, I really like the man on the street type interviews, and like, I still am a huge fan of Cass and G, and I don't know if anyone else like Cass and G, but like, I would just watch his videos, and I just really liked them, and I tried to pull it off, and it did not work. So I don't know. It never turned out how I wanted it to, but that's pretty much how. All right. I already called my name. The binder.
How'd you get on Pepsi commercial?
Oh. Well, one of my associates. I don't know what the hell. I don't use words like this. My friend who I do business with. Was just like in New York, and he was filming something, and he told me to come down, and they were just filming it, so they were like, throw on a jersey and sing it, and I was like, yeah! That's really the end of it. It was a Mike Thompson video, I believe. I didn't know him beforehand, but I know him now. A nice man. You with the hand. The one holding a hand on your hand. Yeah, yes, you. Yeah, yes, you, yes. You.
So I was just wondering, what's your creative process when you make a video? Do you have like a static like science, or is there more like spitball around?
There's really no real science to comedy. I think if you try to, what is it? It's like alcohol. Fuck you, Shane. That's after I make the video. After I'm pissed tired. It's sort of like, what is the quote? I'm gonna butcher it, I know. It's like, dissecting a joke is like dissecting a frog. No one wants to see that shit, and then the frog dies. So, that's kind of my opinion on comedy. You don't want to just go, it's just sort of like, you know what? Writing comedy is a lot like writing music or something. You can't just be like, I want to make a beat now. Everybody, you can't fucking do that. You sort of have to like get in the zone and like feel it out. So when it feels right, that's when you do it. But as far as writing, because the episodes are structured, so what I like to do is make sure that, I want to make sure that whatever topic that I'm covering, I want to make sure that it has like a full circle, like an arc per se. Because it's like, I don't want it to just be like, I know I don't always get it right, but like, I want it to feel more like I'm talking about like an intro, middle, and end to a subject rather than just talking about something. So that's pretty much the best I can say about that. And the hat, the like plaid, yes.
Alright, so I've been wondering this ever since I first found you. When I first found you, it was your leading on a video. I just want to know who your favorite champion is.
Ooh. I haven't played since they patch it every morning, but I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play League of Legends. And I'm like, 14 items have been taken out of the game. Also, now all champions float halfway above the battlefield. And I'm like, I just can't keep up with this shit. Like, if they kept it the same, that's like if you were like, guys, let's play Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And like, Falco is now like a small girl. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, you seriously have to play that game like as a career. It's just like, oh, you want to play League? I don't know, man, I'm not up to code on the safety restrictions. I gotta study the manual. So, it's the same shit they do in World of Warcraft. Stop it! Leave it alone. No one else cares. All right, no, but my favorite champion is I think it's Ari. Ari fans! Yeah, we like that stuff. All right, backpack. You? How did you do? You're holding a backpack too? Oh, I'll get to you next. After. What's up?
I know you're a big fan of Donkey Kong Country. How do you feel about the news on the new upcoming game, especially considering you don't have to shake a stick to move anymore?
I'm so happy about that. Actually, they released it, and I like to think that, you know, when they put it in, when Reggie put that game in, Donkey Kong Country 3D for the 3DS, Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, I know people say this is for you, John, because they added a fucking button for that. So that's now the only version of that game I can play. I brought it to the con, I was going to play it. But yeah, the Tropical Freeze looks awesome. And I just, oh my god, that moment on, what was it? Was it VGX or? Yeah. Where Reggie's like, now you can play as Cranky Kong. And everyone's like, why don't you tell us something fucking relevant? And then he's like Jeff Keighley, I think, was just like, how about something else, Reggie? And he's like, don't you fucking come near me. So that was great, but I'm really looking forward to Tropical Freeze. Nintendo DS, alright, okay, sorry, you and then Nintendo DS, what's it?
How, when, where, and why did you get a job? Can you tell like the backstory of why you decided to get on?
It was a story of love. Passion. Basically, I had parrots all my life because I always wanted a dog, and my parents were like, they didn't want one, which I understand now, but at the time I was broken up about it. So my dad was like, we'll get him a pet. So he got me 2 parakeets, and then we got 2 more parakeets, and I had those until they all got picked off by assassins or something. They just like, those things just dropped like, but we had one that lived for 11 years, and so that one, right when it died right when I got Jock, and I was like, well, it's time for an upgrade. The old processor is out, might as well get a bigger one. So like, I always wanted like a bigger parrot, because parakeets are not, they're more like fleas or something, they're not too smart. So like, yeah, so I wanted like a bigger parrot, so I went to Petco and I was just kind of looking around, like a lost soul looking for a new bird. And he was just like on the bottom of the cage, like, and I was like, I want it! And I just took him home that day, so yeah, he's a cutie. On the very left. Yeah.
What Jontron are you most proud of?
Ooh, what Jontron am I most proud of? It's hard to say, because as you progress and get better, you sort of look on your old stuff and go, ew! So like, it's hard for me to like one of my videos for too long, but I always really liked the Star Fox episode, the Banjo Kazooie episode, I liked it, and honestly, I'm proud of the tone of the show now, and like the fact that it's more, I don't know, like it's just a little more up to speed now, and like I like the Goosebumps episodes a lot. I'm proud of those. So like, I think the show's gonna continue in that style. I know there hasn't been much content of late, but 2014 should see a change in that. So yeah, that's pretty much. This is with the Apex thing.
Well, I'm asking this on behalf of the fact that we don't know much about your days in theater when you majored. Did you participate in any plays publicly?
Yeah, I used to do theater. My first one was a show called My Sister Eileen. It was not just that nobody didn't know about that. And then I did You're in Town, Thrilling Martin Millie. I was Amos Hart in Chicago in high school. Like, yeah! And then, yeah, I did a bunch of plays, so pretty much. With I don't know what you're holding, but it's like a black ball. Oh yeah, a pan. Is that a pan? All right, a pan.
I'm telling you what Eric got mad about my game.
What's that? What did you say?
Let Eric talk bad about my game. It's me, Conker.
Nice question. you just kind of slipped that one in right after the first one. What? The worst game I played on Jontron? The worst game I played on Jontron was, it's probably gotta be Bubsy 3D. That game is not even functional. Did any of you see that, like, Bubsy remake thing? That thing was amazing. They made it for LACMA, actually, because Los Angeles Contemporary Museum of Art, or something like that. I guess they made it for LACMA, and it's like I've been there, and I was playing it as Bubsy, and I was like, what lifetime am I in? But yeah, also, no, I don't know, man. I don't go down there for other people. I'm not gonna check. That's invasive. All right. How about it's like a tablet you're holding? Yeah, you.
Two things. First, I'm just gonna break the fucking ice. Going back to game drums as like guest drums.
What's that?
Have you ever considered going back to game drums for an episode of like guest drums or something?
No, I don't plan on it. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. No, I mean, there's gonna be stuff in the. No, I won't go back to game rooms, unfortunately. I'm sorry to let you down. I know, it's like dead in here now. I gave you what?
Remember when you had that Mac food last year after you left here?
Yeah?
I caught that.
Are you sure it wasn't just everyone that gave you it? I specifically gave you it? You like wiped it off, you're like, oh, Jontron's virus! What? What? Oh, God, you gotta bring it up in front of the whole world! Alright, can we, with the reflecting gold. Yeah, that's you. You're like, is that it? Is that what? Yeah, what's up?
How did you meet Barry?
Barry was my friend since like 6th grade. We met in 6th grade, and we were just friends since 6th grade. So and then he'd come back from college, and he was like, I'm coming back from college, and I was like, oh, come work for me, and that's how that happened. Like backpack thing in the bag.
How is the new YouTube policy affecting you, if at all?
Only like 3 of my things got flagged, and they're pretty fair about it. They just block Birdemic in some countries, and like there's only really like 3 of my videos that got tagged, so it's not a big deal. No, I don't think I'll do that again. Maybe, we'll see. If I do, it'll be a...
Bees, my God.
Uh-oh. Is that me? Hello? Okay. What's that? With the pink thing over here.
Have you heard of any video game orchestras? And if so, have you ever thought of starting your own?
Video game orchestras? Yeah, I got a few tuba players over here back home. I can play the entire woodwind section myself. So, what? You want me to start an orchestra? You know what, just for you. I'm gonna start a fucking orchestra. Give it up, I'm gonna start a fucking orchestra by this girl. Okay, Mario, White Mario.
Hi, I had a question about the opening theme for your videos. I was just curious, where's that music from, or what's it called?
That music is called Parax Title Theme. It's, actually, I've tried to, if you're out there, just talk to me. It was a Newgrounds portal audio, it was a Newgrounds, yeah, it was from the Newgrounds audio portal. And it just, back then, I think it still exists, I'm not sure. And it just said, like, you could use this. He is, I don't know if he's still alive, but thanks. All right. With the holding up a giant spreadsheet, yeah.
What's your favorite video game controller?
Ooh. You know, honestly, if I'm just going straight, like, it's probably going to be the Xbox 360 controller. Because I like it better than the PS3 controller, it grips better, and it doesn't have, like, weird clunky like R buttons, and also you can plug it into the PC and it just works right there. So that probably is what makes it like my favorite controller. Kirby head.
So I know.
That's fine.
How many episodes did you go through, and which ones did make
Ooh, I was actually gonna bring one, but I forgot. I got sick before the fest this time. So I didn't have the strength to cut it up, but I did. I'll bring it next year. There was this. Did anyone ever heard of Takeshi's Challenge? Yeah. I was gonna do that game, but it didn't turn out right, so I abandoned it. I think I'll come back to it because it's too good of a game to miss. But so yeah, you can look forward to that in the future. You can look forward to that. Marty McFly hat.
What do you think of this skate box?
I think it'll be good for people that can't afford a gaming PC but want to play every game ever for cheap. And anyone else, I don't think will have much use for it. Yeah. With the red.
Hi. Two questions. One, will there be a final hallway 13 for lightning repairings? And two, what are some games you haven't done on Jontron that works in this one?
What's that? No, what was the question before that?
Will there be a final hallway 13 for lightning repairings?
No, yeah, okay. But I mean, like, you had the second part of the question, right?
I have two questions.
Yeah, what was the second question?
What are some games that you've played that you haven't done on Jontron that are worse than this?
I don't know that there is a game worse than that. So, I don't know that I've done on Jontron. Bubsy 3D is probably the only game that was honestly that I haven't done on Jontron. I don't know yet. You'll find out when I release the episode, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know that there will be. Honestly, my channel's probably going to take a bit of a different direction next year. So, because I'm not going to just. I don't want to retread old ground. If I can bring it back and see, because I don't know. It's weird. Like I feel a bit disconnected from that older content because it's like I'm a different person now. I'm trying to expand my like comedy, and I don't know that I'll go back, but we'll see. Yeah, thanks. Pro with it horn. Yeah.
Are you going to always keep Jontron episodes one of the things that you were mostly used by you? Are you going to tell me that out? And if so, how much, pragmatically speaking, is that of your life? Like 20%, 30%?
What, making the show?
Yeah.
Well, previously the show, well, since I started, and before and after Game Girls, it's pretty much 100% of the time that I spend doing work, because that isn't like, that's my whole thing. So, it got hard because it was just me, and that's why I'm saying in 2014, basically, I'm changing the way I do it, and I'm gonna have more help. So, it's just weird, because I feel like, I almost feel like I should be standing up there, because I haven't made anything in like a long time, but, I'll feel better next year when I have actually like new stuff to show. But like there's a lot of stuff in the pipeline, and it'll come out all the next year. So hopefully you'll be there to see it. Sweet. You with the glasses.
How has your comedy changed over the years, in your opinion? Also, are you trained in improv and maybe it also comedy?
Yeah, I'm trained in improv. I went to a few. I shortly went to like a teen troupe. It was called Teen Troupe at Second City in Hollywood, Los Angeles. And that's where I learned some like the long form stuff, like the Gerald, I think it was called, right? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The Gerald, that's what it's called. I forgot because it's been a long time.
Harold.
The Harold, not the Gerald. Yeah, and then I was part of like a comedy sports theater for a little bit, but that doesn't count because I left that pretty quick because I was going to college, and I was just like, I don't know, my focus drifted. But yeah, I used to do like a lot of improv. I think the biggest thing that helped me early on was the fact that my friends and I were all trying to one-up each other with jokes, and we did improv together. So like, I kind of got into a culture of always trying to be funnier, so maybe that helped. But nowadays, I think I've learned what works and what doesn't. Like, because, I don't want to say it's more like a mature comedy now. I don't know what mature comedy is, but like, it definitely has less random stuff. Pretty much everything has a purpose. I don't like to put stuff in if it's focused. So like, I really want to like, it's just weird, because I'm in a weird place, because unlike most people who maybe work for a long time, don't get discovered, and then get like some sort of like deal with a studio to make a show. Then they get this big budget, they make this big show, and there's people taking care of a lot of stuff for them, so their show comes out on television. A lot of people like Louis C.K. edit it themselves. But I mean, the guy's been working on it since he was a kid. And I started when I was 20, and a lot of my stuff is just like straight out the gate. And it caught on for some reason, and like Game Grumps helped buff it. So it's, in a way, I feel like the best is yet to come, but I just have to say, I hope you like it. But like, I don't know, like it's just, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that's pretty much the best answer I can give. To the orange thing.
What are your thoughts on being the only grump that's ever been censored?
I have a dirty mouth. I like to get a rise. See, to me it's the subtle art of how far can I go before it's too far. And that's the game I used to like to play on Game Grumps to everyone's dismay. I like it. I've always been that way, and I don't think I'll ever be anything but that way. So, I'm happy about it. Blue Notebook.
Are you going to be in Smart Guys?
Yes! It's not a big part though, it's just like, they were like, hey John, can you come in and do the smallest part ever? Just kidding. I'm just kidding! Now it's like I'm being a dick. I'm trying to be, it's just a joke. No, this is a cameo. The Red, I'm sorry. The Red, they're great guys, I love these guys. Yeah, the Red thing.
I know you said you weren't doing like treading old ground or anything, but I was wondering if you were planning on doing any more like skits for your videos, kind of like the Sonic team.
Yes, I will be doing more stuff like that. Like it's really hard because YouTube is like such a flowing format. It's like you really, a lot of people are tempted to do stuff that's just current. I don't necessarily like doing that anymore. But like, there will be that, like, I think there's going to be a place for stuff like that, and there's going to be a place for the longer form episodes. I can't really tell, see that's the thing, is I can't really tell you what's coming, because if I tell you, like I don't want you to expect it. I don't want you to expect anything that I do. That's kind of my main thing. Like, I want it to drop and you to be like, oh that's interesting, I want to see that. That's like what I'm going for. So I can't really tell you much about the future, but yeah, there will be more stuff like that. In the very back, you, yes. You, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, my favorite movies. Oh, I'm a huge Tarantino fan. I like, yeah! Pulp Fiction's one of my favorites. Yes, that's pretty much like, that's up there. Actually, I was just rewatching Django Unchained. I think that's really up there for me. That's a goddamn good movie. I like Inglourious Basterds a lot, not one of my favorites though. It's just that Christoph Waltz, man, he's so good. He's like he's definitely like my favorite actor that I haven't seen. Like, he's not new to like his country, I believe, but like, he's new in the USA, and so he's my favorite like new actor. But like, I like Aliens a lot. That's one of my favorite movies. I'm not the biggest fan of. Is that a GIF of me? Okay. I hate Alien 3. I really do. I just don't like that. I don't hate it, but I really strongly dislike Alien. What the hell? Alien Resurrection. I even like Alien Resurrection better than 3. And friggin', what is it? That movie is made by I believe it's written by Joss Whedon and directed by the guy who made Amelie, Jean-Pierre Jeunet was his name. And what the hell is that? That's straight. And they made Alien Resurrection. But yeah.
Alien was originally going to have a giant red penis vagina.
What?
Alien was originally going to have a giant red penis/vagina.
I can't fathom why they didn't go that direction with it. Yeah, also, wait, and then, there's too many movies. Let's just say I'm a huge Tarantino fan. Standing.
I remember in a Game Grumps episode, you were telling Aaron about fan art you found online about you two in a very promiscuous position. I was wondering how you feel about some of the fan art you find online about yourself.
I love it, especially the porn. But just sit there and look at porn. Like, people would send us printed pictures of just us railing each other. Like Aaron's like, and I'm like, and it's just like, and we just look at it and we're like, you see, we really made a mark in this world, Aaron. People feel the need to draw us doing one another. All right, a sword in the back. What? I can't hear you. Sorry, speak up. Oh, that African gray? Actually, I decided not to adopt him because at the time, that was right when my workload got heavier, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to take care of it correctly. Also, like, I was moving around a lot at the time, so I decided not to adopt it, but he's got another owner now. So unfortunately, I did not end up getting that bird. Books, or whatever. What's that? Oh, it's Bubsy. What's up?
So I remember when you talked to your earlier stuff, and things were inspired by it, how much in there, especially. Do you still watch any of that stuff?
Oh, of course. I love Tim and Eric. Actually, Tim Heidecker is notorious for never answering any question directly. Like I remember this one video where some reporter comes up to him and just like, what did you think about this event that just happened? He's like, I like to piss in jars collected in my house, thank you. But like, he says it with that straight face. And you're just like, oh, he's a master of that. But the one time he ever told it, seems like a very deep individual, the way he talks. There's this one, where, you ever heard the story where he got stabbed? Yeah, like, this is the only time Tim Heidecker has ever just like straight face told the story, and it was amazing. So, yes, I do take a lot of inspiration from those people. I think, like, you asking just Tim and Eric specifically?
No, I just like, I know when they have the shows where it's like Eric Andre.
What's that? I haven't seen that show. Is it good? Eric and Andre is good? All right, I'll give it a watch. But yes, I do. NES.
If you were given carte blanche, full money, whatever you needed to remake one game and one movie that was an absolute disaster, what would that movie and that game be?
It has to be a disaster. Because I can tell you a good game I want to remake. What?
It kind of works better that way.
I'm going to finish this off by saying the game that I want to remake that's good.
Okay.
Why would you want to remake a game that was a disaster?
To see someone do it right, to have some...
To right or wrong.
All right. I'd probably have them rework Skyward Sword.
I love Skyward Sword.
I don't like it that much. I felt like the motion controls are weird. And it's linear. Whatever, I'm just not gonna. Because I would never want to remake a game that I didn't like. But if you're talking about a game that's a disappointment to me, that's the best answering game. And the movie, what movie would I remake? No, because what's the point of remaking a bad movie? You want
Hollywood wants to make more money. For Hollywood to make more money, man.
What?
Like YOLO!
Goodfellas, that's my favorite movie of all time. Because I think I would remake a little of Wolf on Wall Street. Because that was like an awesome movie that was cut up wrong. Has anyone seen Wolf on Wall Street? Yeah, it's like, I would retool Wolf on Wall Street because that was like the most squandered movie potential I've seen in a long time. I would remake Majora's Mask because that needs a remake.
Yeah.
Please do it, Nintendo. Wii U Majora's Mask. I'll kill for it! Alright, are you spinning something to ask me a question? Yeah, what's up?
Where's your hat?
Well, if you pay attention at the end of my most recent video, he's in hiding by candlelight. I don't know. Did that read? Did you all got that the hat was at the end of the Goosebumps episode, right? Okay, well that's where he is now. I don't know where he'll be in the future. Ooh. Alright, hype hat.
What are your top 3 game drums music remixes?
Oh, that's a good goddamn question. My favorite 3, okay, Somebody to Love by Little Tommy J. Banana Shoes is a classic, clearly. And then, what else is there? There's,
Balls.
What? The Color of the Game, I think, by Jerry Turner. I like a lot of them. Like the 3 is it's too small a number to narrow it down. But yeah, I love those ones. The hand right here in the gray hat. Yes. My favorite Game Grumps one? Yeah, gotcha. Thank you. What was that? Animation? Animated shorts. Favorite game of animated shorts? Oh god, there's so many of them. I can't even think of one that you ever seen the one with Peanut John? It's like some 10-year-old kid animated it, and it's just like, yeah, I can't even remember. I really can't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember them by name. Oh, the one where me and Aaron are fighting as in Naruto? Yeah. That was intense. Like the animation is amazing. Whoever that was, please make more things. Go replace Miyazaki. All right. No, because I don't like Miyazaki, because Miyazaki's retiring. He unretired. What is this? You can't unretire. All right. Well, I'm glad you unretired then. Never mind. That guy doesn't need to go anywhere. No, not replacing anyone. All right, in the back with the banner. I think you're holding a something.
I wanted to know what your favorite broken mechanic was in the game.
One more time?
Favorite broken mechanic in a game.
In a game? My favorite broken mechanic? How do you like to, what's your favorite way to stab yourself? How do you like to cut your wrist and watch the blood come out? What are you talking about? You mean the most notable broken mechanic? How about all of motion controls? Can those please go away? I'm talking not good motion controls, just what? Honestly, because the Wii Motion Plus on the Wii U was pretty good, but the last generation of motion controls, that's my favorite broken mechanic. All right, the box here.
Do you plan on doing anything else with Continue Show?
Yeah. I wish I could just sleep in their beds at night with them. I want to be with them with business and with life. You know? That's what I plan. But yes, we're going to probably do stuff together. Over here with your old son, yeah. Oh, my favorite fighting game? Probably Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Because, most fighting games require too much, science for me. I'm not really, into that. But, Super Smash Bros. It's easy to... I like games that are easy to play, hard to master. Sort of Melee. I'm not partial to Melee, although I used to love it, but Brawl's mechanics feel a little better to me. Maybe I'm just not used to Melee. Melee feels like you're playing on Jupiter or something. It's just so heavy, so I can't get into it as much. Hat. Yes, hat. Thank you for coming.
Have you seen the disaster of the BGS?
The what? Yeah, I saw some of it.
Do you think that big companies and little companies well, over the gaming industry should get together and create their own sort of workshop?
You're asking what specifically?
Do you think that they should get their own new award show?
Who, gaming companies?
Yeah, just make how movie companies they have or producers they come together vote on
You mean an Oscars for video games? Oh yeah, of course I think. But
Choice Awards are basically that.
what's that?
Choice Awards are basically that.
Oh, were they good? I didn't know anything about that. I think they do deserve an Oscars because at this point it's not. We know gamers are cool and they want to be gamers. It's it's not. Whereas a film buff is a dress up in a suit. I'm a film buff. I don't know why this distinction. I don't know why there's such a rift there, but maybe there's more complex. I think maybe it's because. Well, yeah, I would like to see an Oscars for video games. That pretty much. I don't know how to do that, but I would like to see a professional. I don't want to see ads. I want it to be in jokes with developers that we all can laugh at. I don't want it to be Doritos or whatever the fuck they do. I've heard of it. I want to try it, but I've never played it. The Jiggy.
Do you have any plans for new top 10 videos, and what do you think of dive kick?
What's dive kick? I don't know what that is. What is that? What?
All you can do is jump and kick.
Is it good? All right, we're getting close to the end here, guys, so I'll take one more question, Dennis. Also, what was your first question?
Top 10 videos.
I'm probably not going to do any more top 10. All right, okay, last question. The guy holding the, is that a SNES? Is that a real SNES? The guy holding the SNES, that's the last question. What's up? I would say, just make stuff. Make it from the heart. Don't do it for money. Don't do it for fame. Don't do it because it's going to be popular. Do it because it makes you laugh or makes you happy. That's the only possible thing you can do. Thank